the game. Give him a job, $5 a day. Yeah, the studio told him that was all they would pay. And when they found him dead, he left himself for no one to claim. And it's a modern world that we live in, and you got no place to go. It's a modern world that we live in, and it just ain't made for me. In the show of the freaks, yeah, I would probably guess you'd find her standing there with hair from her chin to her chest, and then they shut it down. They found it politically incorrect, so it was on with the high heels and off with the beard. When she'd had a good shave, she didn't look half weird. So now it's nights in the corners just to come up with rent. And it's a shame the way Marcel would treat her so unkind. She picked up the pipe to make it through the day. Well, you can find her there, face down in the curb, 2 inches of water in the grave that she lay. And it's a modern world that we live in, and you got no place to go. It's a modern world that we live in, and it just ain't made for me. Jesse, James, Pat, Garrett, Billy the Kid. Ain't no room inside the world for all the things that they did. Yeah, Rudolph, Valentino, even Cool Hand Luke. Just like a king, queen, a pharaoh, like a jester or duke. Robert Louis Stevenson and Jekyll and Hyde. Ed Gein the Unabomber, Bonnie and Clyde. Randall McMurphy, I think he flew too high. Miles Davis, Ellington and Holiday. Even Dylan's having trouble trying to make it today. Well, it's a shame to say, that's just the way that it goes. Gene Kelly tap dancing, singing the blues, bootlegging whiskey, prohibition of booze. I don't know what to do, I just have to learn, I suppose. Well, it's a modern world that we live in, and you got no place to go. It's a modern world that we live in, and it just ain't made for me. It's a modern world that we live in. 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 It's a modern world that we live in, and you got no place to go. It's a modern world that we live in, and it just ain't made for me. I don't give a fuck and I don't pay taxes. I got Medicaid, prescription glasses. Wanna buy some Lord Tab, $5 a piece. The doctor gave them to me when I lost my wisdom teeth. A leader will deceive you every time you hear him speak and keep you in the gutter. I've been starving for a week, so listen to my story if you got the time. Hey, and by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? I lament the times of days long past. It was all good, but the world moves so fast, and now it drags on. And when the luxuries are all gone, are you able to deliver when you're called upon? It seems we got to settle and live with what we got, even when you're living out of a car, in a parking lot, or crashing on a couch through the kindness of a friend. It seems ridiculous to sit through this and still pretend that we live the dream, that we're making cream. But on a closer look, what you see ain't what it seems. Cause in reality, we're barely able to get by. And if you let it, they can keep you there until you die. Yet it's worth a try, and if you make the mark. But if you miss it, then you're back to living in the dark, without the cash to put a bulb in the socket. Get a loan from a drone, now you're back in the pocket. My expense is low, but the price is high. And though I'm working hard, it's getting harder to get by. Living modestly, delegating every cent, and still a master scratch to cash enough to pay for rent. Despite the aggravation, you set a destination, so now it's back to school to try to get an education. I could study hard, but what do I see? $150 a textbook, you got to be kidding me. I don't give a fuck and I don't pay taxes. I got Medicaid, prescription glasses. Wanna buy some Lord Tab, $5 a piece. The doctor gave them to me when I lost my wisdom teeth. A leader will deceive you every time you hear him speak and keep you in the gutter. I've been starving for a week, so listen to my story if you got the time. Hey, and by the way, brother, could you spare a dime? I'm not a victim, just a product of environment. I know my father's gonna work through his retirement. I know my mother's gonna live out her days, thanking God for any job paying minimum wage. I know there's no chance of any assurance, no doctor visits, no health insurance, PIP or dental. My furniture is rental, my dinner is a winner, ramen noodles, oriental. My life is detrimental, but what can you do? If you understand the lyrics, then you're feeling this too. And they say that we can make it different, but you gotta ask why it is that every politician wears a mask, why it is that every president's the same, and yet we get so patriotic when we're playing the game. But if you don't give a fuck, then fuck it. And if you do whatever you do, it's just another drop in the bucket. Cause I don't give a fuck and I don't pay taxes. I got Medicaid, prescription glasses. Wanna buy some Lord Tab, $5 a piece. The doctor gave them to me when I lost my wisdom teeth. A leader will deceive you every time you hear him speak and keep you in the gutter. I've been starving for a week, so listen to my story if you got the time. Saying by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? Cause I don't give a fuck and I don't pay taxes. I got Medicaid, prescription glasses. Wanna buy some Lord Tab, $5 a piece. The doctor gave them to me when I lost my wisdom teeth. A leader will deceive you every time you hear him speak and keep you in the gutter. I've been starving for a week, so listen to my story if you got the time. Saying by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? Saying by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? Saying by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? Saying by the way, brother, can you spare a dime? It's true that sometimes intuition ties the blinding folds to contemplate not what but why, the way the mind will go. Sometimes it plays the heart, it's so lovely at the start, but when the walls come crashing down, I take it all apart. Arise my jaded cynicism, analyzing criticism. Every thought so skeptical, no mysteries are left at all. No silly romance fantasies are really how they be. No, this is not a song of love, just so damn reminiscent of it all. Whoa, intention. When you leave these things behind, I can't open up my mind at all. Whoa, intention. Well, I know that love ain't real, but I can't deny the way I feel, and I'd like to say I'll find the day when no more will I feel this way. And if I'm never very well, but only test of time can tell, indulge a moment and then it's gone, but never for too very long. No, this is not a song of love, just so damn reminiscent of it all. The fight, the strive, genetic drive, those early days of man, replication, then survive to act not understand. For every lost potential mother kills you from within. For fear of life's own preservation starts to settle in. I know it gets confusing, and I know it's worth a try. When instinct tells you how to act, but just won't tell you why. And as single souls are drawn together, passionate and blind, just keep this simple thought in mind, that love is just a concept for the time. Whoa, intention. When you leave these things behind, I can't open up my mind at all. Whoa, intention. Well, I know that love ain't real, but I can't deny the way I feel. I'd like to say I'll find the day when no more will I feel this way. And if I'm never very well, but only test of time can tell, indulge a moment and then it's gone, but never for too very long. No, this is not a song of love, just so damn reminiscent of it all. Woe and blight, such is life. Though excel, for all is well. Woe and blight, such is life. Though excel, for all is well. Woe intention. When you leave these things behind, I can't open up my mind at all. Whoa, intention. Oh no, this is not a song of love, just so damn reminiscent of it all. Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Played your mind, played your heart, I played it all for me. Kept you frightened, kept you fighting for something you would never see. Kept you trying, left you crying. Oh baby, I could never let you free. Cry, sing your dying sound. I know I will only bring you down. Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Kept you frightened, kept you fighting for something you would never see. Kept you trying, left you crying, but I could never let you free. Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Cry, cry, sing your dying sound. I know I will only bring you down. Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, shame, what kind of man could I be? Shame, 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 shame. They say the world is broken, I guess it could be. All the fish should be floating on top of the sea. I remember the days when I was young and all alone, on my bedside with hands clasped together. Well, I don't do that no more, 'cause I ain't praying no more, and I ain't staying no more, and I ain't worshiping no one, and I ain't firing no gun. Apathy is a killer at heart. It enters your brain, it brings you no pain. Apathy are the idle hands of life. Forget all your trouble, forget all your strife, and I ain't looking no more, and I ain't cooking no more, and I ain't stealing no more, and I ain't feeling no more, and I ain't thinking no more, and I ain't drinking no more, and I ain't lying no more, and I ain't trying no more. Apathy is a dangerous tool. Too much of empathy will make you a fool. Apathy blinds your eyes from everything, has nothing to bring from the words that I sing. Apathy distracting what we see, trivial and useless technology. Apathy, how seductively it calls, and now that I have it, I don't want it at all. I remember Nazi Germany back in 1939. What a wonderful time, when the future was bleak, they all just turned the other cheek. Does it please you to say that everything is okay? What the hell can I say? 'Cause it doesn't really matter, no, it doesn't really matter at all. And I ain't riding no more, and I ain't fighting no more, and I ain't reading no more, and I ain't bleeding no more, and I ain't learning no more, and I ain't burning no more, and I ain't seeing no more, and I ain't fleeing no more, and I ain't helping no more, and I ain't voting no more, and I ain't choosing no more, and I ain't losing no more, and I ain't winning no more, and I ain't sinning no more, ain't doing nothing no more, I ain't nothing no more. Apathy infects us like disease. Enough of the caring, we do what we please. Apathy, I'll take for any cost, and when it's all over, all hope is lost. kinda hard being a bum in this town, where the kids run wild, running all around. We go by behind without a sound, and we all got stories to tell. Put a penny in the cup, you might hear us moan. I'm just a dollar short of catching the Greyhound home. And God bless you, sir, won't see me no more, 'cause I'll be drunk behind the Jiffy store. But I'm gonna get straight if it's the last thing I can bear. I'd get my life together if someone would care. And if I should die before my time is through, tell all the people who I was. On a bench, a sour stench clutching my boots, a pair of Swiss cheese socks and torn up shoes, whiskey breath dumps the shelf next to a Taco Bell. I drop my aspirations down a wishing well. Drunken stands, piss my pants, piano key tea. All these things will blind you from the man beneath. I'm not a fool, I've been to school, I've read Sun Tzu. You see, us bums are people too. Back in jail, I can't make bail, I get my 3 square meals. Oh, how I've forgotten how a bed and pillow feels. I take a breath, there's nothing left, I lay my head. The Bible said, to all those weary, I will give you rest. Oh, well, I'm gonna get straight if it's the last thing I can bear. I get my life together if someone would care. And if I should die before my time is through, tell all the people who I was.
It's rough. And I mean, I done slept in Lower Wacker, I done slept on the bridges, I done slept in little cardboard boxes and stuff, you know, just surviving, especially in the wintertime is the hardest time. And like, I go to fill out applications for a job and stuff, they look at me, you know, I'm not looking presentable, and then we'll call you, leave a number, but how can I leave a number when I don't have a phone? It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you're some kind of little bum, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have had people to walk past me and say, get a job, bum. And I said, wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being.
It's where I sleep, Bullet is my name. You see, I've lost my wife and child, and the whiskey is to blame. So I've been preaching gospels to the crazies on the curb. Among these people, I'll achieve my fame. 'Cause I can't get a job, 'cause I dirt on my face. I can't find a wood or a resting place. I ain't a bad guy, Lord knows I tried. And I'm probably right here in the alley where I died. I'm gonna get straight if it's the last thing I can bear. I'd give my life together if someone would care. If I should die before my time is through, tell all the people who I was. I'm gonna get straight if it's the last thing I can bear. I'd give my life together if someone would care. And if I should die before my time is through, tell all the people who I was. Through the bars, the sun goes down. I sit alone in my padded cell, waiting for the morning to come. My baby's locked in room 101, and I know what the doctor said about the voices inside of my head. Can I find love at a place like this? Yeah, little dabble do you now. Well, we were out in the yard when I first saw you there, running your fingers through your malnourished hair. I asked you to be my woman, yeah, and you said maybe. It ain't easy being crazy, but I'm crazy for you, baby. I'll be Bellevue boy if you'll be my psychopathic woman. We'll spend the rest of our lives talking to ourselves, bouncing off the walls all night. Like the spider eats the fly, the bird eats the spider. You take your pills, you wash it down with apple cider. My friends, they tell me they like you, they live in my head. I think about you when they strap me to the bed, yeah. I'll be Bellevue boy if you'll be my psychopathic woman. We'll spend the rest of our lives talking to ourselves, bouncing off the walls all night. Late night, my shoes are worn. In a diner's 2 in the morning, and I wonder, what will I do tonight? Cup of coffee and a cigarette more. Clock above me reads 2:04. In the night owls all got a story to tell. The girl with the short hair's parents won't speak to her no more. They call her an unholy dyke and they call her a whore. Oh well. Order a bagel, butter and all. Think to myself as I stare at the wall. Killing time, counting change in my hand. Dark man sits on my right, shades keeping his eyes out of light. Drinks his coffee just as black as his skin. And the man with the pack and the black hat sits in the back. His white eyes glow like a fire burns bright in the act. Whoa, the fat man comes in with little hair. His wife is unfaithful, but he doesn't care, as long as he can hold her tight at night. Yeah, the waitress Julie is a poet now. She writes her stories on a paper towel. To publish them someday, she said she might. And the man in the back tips his hat as he stands and he grins. The first word he says all nice, let the show begin. Julie wants to have some fun, so she takes a butter knife and cuts her fingers off one by one to find a problem when she tries to start on her next hand. Yeah, and the fat man strips down the horse, she cries to herself and defecates on the floor. I don't think I want the second half of my bedroom no more. The fat man started to say how he wants to kill his wife, as the dyke cuts off his tongue with a jacket knife she keeps in her pocket. And the two are making passionate love, and the dark blonde man